Pokemon Emerald, arguably my favorite Pokemon game that reminds me so much of my childhood. Welcome everyone to our first challenge video on the channel. As you can tell by the title and thumbnail, we're doing a randomized hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Emerald. This will be the first hardcore Nuzlocke I've done, and it's going to be quite the journey. As always, if you enjoy, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. And if you do happen to be new here, hello. My name's David. You can call me Duhkryptic. On this channel, you will find challenge videos like this one and various other forms of content like live streams, playthroughs, and shorts. If you enjoy this video, I highly recommend subscribing so you don't miss any future content on the channel. Now with that out of the way, let's get into this Nuzlocke, starting how every Pokemon game starts out with choosing our starters. We're just being attacked by Ravenous Zigzagoon, so hopefully we have some power here to defeat this threat. We're given the options of Slugma, Onix, and Kingler. After some contemplating, I decided to go to Kingler due to his high attack stat, and it's always nice to have it start out with a fully evolved Mon. Kingler starts out with Bubble and Vice Grip, and my monkey brain saw Water Stab and went for that instead of using the physical move. But regardless, we take down Zigzagoon with ease and save Birch. I decided to attempt a naming theme here for this run and decided to go with food-based names, so we named our Kingler Bisque. Even though it's typically lobster bisque, I'm realizing recording this, but this is a crab, so yeah, I'm not the smartest. Our Kingler ended up with Rain Dish, so this will hopefully be useful since we're unable to heal in battles with items. Next we go take out May with no issue. Once we get back to the lab, we get Pokeballs, and then Nuzlocke has officially begun, getting our first encounter right into a Pelipper. This Pelipper, however, refused to stay in any of the 5 balls we were given, and forced me to kill it. Our next encounter being Stantler, which again, refused to stay in the ball, and ended up almost killing my Kingler, leaving it on 1, which could have easily ended this Nuzlocke from the very beginning. Not sure why I risked it like this. Our next encounter is a Sandshrew. Sick. My favorite. Honestly, I wish this Pokemon was better because he is really cool. But at this point, I'll take anything that we can catch because we need some teammates. Catching our Sandshrew, I decided to name him Armadillo Eggs. Realizing Armadillo Eggs wouldn't fit, I went with Arma Eggs. I don't see Sandshrew being very useful for the team, but you never know in a randomizer. Sandshrew's ability is Runaway, so it could be useful if we get stuck in a battle. Trying to look for some positives here. Our next encounter is a Porygon, which is slightly better. And we're actually able to catch it on our last ball. So we can't complain. Again, we need teammates. I struggled with finding a nickname for this guy. He kind of looks like a duck, so I went with Tartar for Duck Tartar. Again, not sure why I picked food for all of this, but here we are. Our forest encounter is a Huntail, which we have no issues of catching. We ended up naming it Tamarind after a eel dish that I googled and found. Not really, can't say I've ever had eel, so I've also never heard of Tamarind, but here's a picture of it. And if you've had this, let me know down below. Also, our Porygon has the Shell Armor ability, and then Huntail has Vital Spirit. Making our way through the forest, we do bump into the Aqua Grunt where we have to fight. Only having one Pokemon being a Kadabra, we shouldn't have any issues, especially with the level cap right now. We're quite a bit ahead of it. And Kingler just takes it out with 2 Vice Grips. Getting a Great Ball. Now this next encounter is the area above the forest. I think it might still count as the route below, but I always use it as one, so we're just going to go and catch this Shelder. Spoiler alert, I don't think I end up using him anyway, but we named him Oyster. Now making our way through the town and into Route 116 for our next encounter, being a Lugia, which, of course, has Whirlwind. We really only have 1 try here. At the time, I forgot he had Whirlwind, so I go for a Scratch, trying to weaken him, and he just Whirlwinds us away. And there goes our Lugia. Next, we go to the Rust Turf Cave and get a Charmander. I love Charmander. Now, at this time, I had a lot of money. I kid you not, bought 38 Pokeballs and threw 20 of them at this guy. And he just refused. He refused to stay in full health. So after throwing a plethora of Pokeballs, I decided to try to weaken this guy. And realizing I lied earlier, I do end up using this Shelter. And I use Tackle on Charmander. And I crit him. So, karma for using a potentially illegal mon, I lose a Charmander. So, alright, all of these encounters leading to us to our first badge with Roxanne. The level cap being 15, so our team is ready to go. Our team being Kingler, Sandshrew, Porygon, Huntail, and Shelder. I lead off with Kingler, and her first Pokemon is a Lairon, who goes down to a couple bubbles after a potion, wasting that for her. Next is an Apom, who, again, just goes down to a couple bubbles, wasting another potion. Ends up killing with a Vice Grip. And then again, another Apom, which is weird, but we'll take it. And we just keep Vice Gripping it until it goes down, taking us down to 7, not realizing how close we were. But first badge under our belts, we get Ice Punch as our TM. I decided to take on May again, who has a Swampert this time. I Ice Punch it thinking that's going to do damage because it's ground type, but I'm stupid and it's also water, so it doesn't do much at all. So I switch to Vice Grips, eating tackles from it, and eventually taking it down. Next is Slugma, which goes down to 2 bubbles with no issue. And there's May defeated. Hopefully May will give us some sort of challenge here in the future. Now the part of the game that I love the most is Dewford Town, getting us 3 encounters: a Zangoose, a Surskit, and a Seal. Naming Zangoose because that's not a food, Surskit frog food, and Seal please stop, all for obvious reasons. Immediately added Zangoose to the team. Having Stab Slash at this point in the game is huge. Surskit had Pure Power, which is hilariously useless, and Seal had Swift Swim. Going to the cave for an encounter there, we get our Emo Edgelord Absol, naming it 2 for the same reason as Zangoose. Again, I don't think eating either of these Pokemon would be a good idea. I feel like that's like equivalent to eating like a dog or a cat. Super just frowned upon. If it's not frowned upon in the Pokemon world, it should be. Next up is the second gym leader, who leads off with Kabutops, but we have a Swords Dancing, Slashing, Normal type Zangoose. So after 2 Swords Dances, Kabutops does nothing to us, tries to harden to live, but, I mean, Slash is just too good. 2 Slashes take down the Kabutops. 3 Slashes 4 slashes after super potion, take down the Kabutops, and then it's just one hit city from here. Taking down the Lunatone, taking down the Umbreon, getting ourselves our second badge. Solely on Zangoose. Next, we go to the cave, get to Steven, and get a TM from him before heading out to Slateport. Once we get there, we fish for 2 encounters. One being a Metagross, which would be great if you didn't happen to have the worst catch rate in Pokemon, I feel like. I took a couple Great Balls, realized it's just not going to happen, and eventually give up. Mostly because it has Truant. Truant Metagross, not the greatest. Our Slateport encounter is a Wishcash. Wishcash is such a goofy looking guy. I just love this dude. Not the greatest, but we'll take it. You know, it's always a nice backup. Eventually catching it. And I decided to name this one Lemon Pep, or Lemon Pepper Catfish, I think. Again, remembering my mindset and when playing this game and actually doing this voiceover, impossible. We switch out Wishcash for Huntail and move on our way. To the Nuzlocke killer battle with May. Who leads out with Magmar. We Swords Dance just to secure the win. Because, I mean, at this point, still, having Zangoose with Swords Dance Slash is just... It's just too good of a strat not to do. After 1 Swords Dance, we one hit the Magmar, the Growlithe, and 3 hit the Macargo. And beat May again. Next up is the 3rd gym, who leads off with a Relicanth, so I set up 2 Swords Dances, then start slashing away. Taking out Relicanth after a Super Potion. Also one-hitting Goldeen, Ninjask, and Tailo. Beating the 3rd gym leader with ease. So far, these gym battles have been pretty lackluster. Hopefully, there's a challenge up ahead. Next, after some boring story stuff, we go to Route 15 and I decide to fish. Getting a Groudon as our encounter. But I quickly switch to Sand Slash so we can Poison Sting it and start to weaken it. Luckily, getting it down to the red without poisoning it. I throw 1 Great Ball and it pops out. And end up getting it on our 3rd Great Ball, which is super lucky because we only had 5. So, adding Groudon to the team. At this point, the food theme went out the window, I guess, so I decided to name him Dat Boy. I mean, because obviously, he is Dat Boy. Traveling up the volcano, we take on Team Magma admin Maxie. Stomping his Machop and his Wurmple. Wasting a Super Potion, wasting 2 Super Potions. Until eventually switching to Zangoose against Eevee. Taking it out with a Slash and beating him. All normal type Pokemon. Taking him out with ease. With Magma Aqua Drama out of the way, we get our team to level 29 and take on Sabrina, who leads with a Venusaur and immediately puts us to sleep with Sleep Powder, getting us down to 18 HP on our Zangoose after 2 Razor Leaves, which does way more damage than I thought it would. Switching to Dat Boy, which was a horrible idea being a ground type, but he does have color change, so now we are a grass type, and his Razor Leaves are doing nothing. So after a Hydro Potion from Sabrina, we take Venusaur down with a bunch of Mud Shots. Same with Typhlosion. 2 hitting it after he leaves us on 12. So we switch out and go to Bisque. with a Sneasel, who also has Mudshot, and we take Sneasel down with 2 of them as well. Last is Rhyhorn, who just goes down to a couple Ice Punches after a Hyper Potion from Sabrina. And with that, we have our 4th badge. And now we go to fight our dad. Level cap at 31. Leading game with Zangoose. Same thing. We Swords Dance. He leads with Charmander, who tries to lower accuracy with Smokescreen and fails. And that allows us to take down Charmander and Balloon. Getting rolling out by Pidgey, we go to Groudon and Ancient Power and kill. And Ursaring comes out, who goes down to a couple Mud Shots. After resting and healing, we finally take him down, beating our dad and unlocking Surf. Next, we start to surf down Dewford Town, getting our encounter there, which happens to be a Grovyle. Now, I didn't realize this Grovyle is the same level as me, being level 31. I thought he was going to be a lot lower. I just throw a Great Ball, and yep. He Leaf Blades and crits my Zangoose and one-shots it. So, our hard carry is now gone. I eventually catch the Grovyle, because at that point I feel like I had to. I name him Kale and add him to the team. Man. You never know. You never know when something like that's going to happen. Also, from this point on, you'll be seeing my streamed gameplay of this game. You can catch me live on this channel every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and every Thursday and Friday at 1 p.m., all EST. Okay, now that that's over, I'll let Past David take over on this Team Aqua fight. Alright, here we go. Alright, starting off good. Rock Tomb is fine. That kind of hurt, actually. It has speed boost, and now it's hardening. Okay, well, now it's yawning. Okay, we're good. Got rid of it. Gengar. Now I'm asleep. Alright. Gengar. We could really just go to Groudon. Or any. Oh, we could go to Bisque. You have... Okay, we're fine. Nightshade. A Mudshot should kill. It doesn't. Wow, that's surprising. That's fine. We just outspeed, and we win. Okay, there we go. Bam. I got a Bulbasaur. I didn't mean to nickname it A. Whoops. Thanks, Live David. Next, we move on to the Four Tree City Gym and lead up to an unskippable double battle. Our opponents lead with Swampert and Porygon. I lead with Absol and Magmar, not expecting... So I Swords Dance with Absol and swap out Magmar for Grovyle. Grovyle takes a Mud Shot from Swampert, and then I Swords Dance with Absol again, getting us the +2, and Leaf Blade into the Swampert, taking it out. Metagross comes out in its place, so I bite the Metagross with Absol, and Leaf Blade the Porygon with Grovyle. Looking back, I should have doubled into Metagross, since Porygon wasn't a threat. Bite does absolutely nothing to the Metagross, even after being +2, and Leaf Blade does a little over half to Porygon. Do the same thing next turn and take out the Porygon. Metagross uses Takedown on Grovyle, taking me down to 14 HP. Shelgon comes in for Porygon. I attempt to switch out my Grovyle, but Shelgon unfortunately has Arena Trap. So I go full force into Metagross since he's the bigger threat with a combo of Leaf Blade and Bite. Metagross goes down, leaving just the Shelgon. But Shelgon, of course, headbutts Grovyle and he goes down, losing our Grovyle before the gym. With that, though, the double battle is complete and we can move on to the gym leader, Winona. With the level cap at 33, we prep our team and start the battle. He leads with a Trico, I lead with Groudon, so I switch over to Magmar. Trico screeches and then quick attacks. I take it out with a Choice Band, Fire Punch. Clamperl comes in, and I switch to Venusaur. Venusaur eats a Water Gun, and then I Razor Leaf and kill the Clamperl. Torchic comes in, completing this gym leader's Water, Fire, Grass core. I switch to Tusk, Mycelio. and Surf, taking out the Torchic. Then I take out Sun Current and Gligar with an Aurora Beam each. And with that, we get our 6th badge and go right into the 7th. And again, I will let Live David take this one over. Oh, damn it. It was already level 42. Shit. Alright, I go Tusk and I go Venusaur. Well, we can't use Machamp. Technically. Shouldn't need it. We shouldn't need it, right? Like, we shouldn't need it? Okay. Yeah, we're fine. We Aurora Beam, and then we Razor Leaf. It hits them both. Whoa. That did nothing to Noctowl. Ammonite, Amistar, whatever your stupid name is, you suck. Alright. Go. Ammonite's done. Oh, you're annoying. Hopefully you wake up. That would be nice. Luster Purge. Let's Luster Purge you. Oh, Tusk is still... Oh, no, the Sandstorm. Lost Tusk. That's so unfortunate. Okay. What do we have? We have Noctowl. Okay, yeah, this will be good. Lock you in a Flamethrower. And then, honestly, I am putting the Noctowl to sleep. It's annoying. I know, Benjamin, that one sucked. That one hurt. This one isn't great either. Okay, we're locked into Flamethrower. Let's put that Noctowl, and then we'll Luster Purge Pelipper. It protects. Okay, should have saw that one coming. Ow! Confusion hurts. You can stay. I've never had so much difficulty with a Noctowl before. Okay, Noctowl done. Last one is just a Pelipper. We got this. Okay, we Flamethrower. We're locked into it. And then we Ancient Power Pelipper. Oh my god. Okay, we burn. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ugh. Okay. Woo. Hey, I'll take the one death. I'll take the one death. Whatever. You know? A new thing I added with this stream is every 2 new subscribers I got, one of my Pokemon died. Adding in a little extra challenge. So, we did end up getting 2 new subscribers, and we spun the Wheel of Death. After losing our Absol to the wheel, we move on to the end game and do our last battle with Archie. Archie leads with a terrifying Delibird and I lead Groudon. Delibird goes down to 1 Ancient Power. Never mind, I'm out of Ancient Powers, so Slash it is, taking it down regardless. Next up is Vileplume, so I switch out to Magmar and go for Flamethrower to take it out. Next up is Tauros, which looks really cool in this game, I gotta add. Some of the sprites in this game are some of the best for these Pokemon. But we have our newly added Machamp, who gets his first appearance on this run to take out the Tauros after a couple Karate Chops, defeating Archie and sending Kyogre off. Next, we go into our 8th and final gym challenge against Juan. With a level cap of 46, we go into it leading off with Machamp. He leads to Jirachi, and I completely forget it has a Psychic typing. So when I Karate Chop, Machamp does about 1/4. I decide to hard swap to Magmar. Jirachi hits me with a double edge, doing about half. So I decide to switch out again into Blastoise, which Jirachi rests, getting back to full as the Future Sight hits, doing a 1/4. While Jirachi slept, I spam Surfs. I kept spamming Surfs through a Hyper Potion from Juan until Jirachi eventually goes down. Next up is Skarmory, so I switch to Groudon. Skarmory spams Steel Wings, and I spam Ancient Powers till getting the Omni Boost. Then finishing him off. Next up is Heracross, who goes down to Slash. Next is Charizard. I decided to switch out since Groudon was a Steel type from Skarmory. I didn't want to risk a Flamethrower taking me out. So I bring in Blastoise, reading the Flamethrower perfectly. I go for Surf, which doesn't kill. Next turn I go for Bite, which of course Juan has another Hyper Potion, which is fine because Surf takes it out the next turn. Last is Weezing. Since Blastoise is kind of low, I switch to Venusaur. Weezing decides to go for Smokescreen. Weezing goes for 2 Sludges, getting me down below half. So I decide to switch to Armaldo. Weezing goes for another Smokescreen, reading my switch somehow. I Protect as he sends out another Sludge. I attempt to land an Ancient Power and miss 3 in a row, while Weezing hits Sludge after Sludge. So I attempt to switch a Machamp, who gets hit by another sludge getting poisoned. I attempt low kick, thinking wheezing is heavy, but clearly does nothing. Switching again to Groudon, and yet another smokescreen to read my switch perfectly. But I finally land an Earthquake and take him out, getting our 8th and final badge. Now we're on to the final 4. For the final 4, our team consists of Human the Machamp, Spicy the Magmar, Boss the Metagross, Dat Boy the Groudon, Soup the Blastoise, and A the Venusaur. As you can see, only 2 of them really stuck with the theme. And then for the champ, we're going to go level 58 for that. As far as the commentary goes, I'm going to let Live David send this off, but I'll be back for the outro. All right, let's do this. Do this shit. First one. What do we want to lead with here? I think Human's a safe lead, honestly. I think that's a safe lead. Okay, Arcanine. Karate Chop. We do a big damage there. Honestly, that's fine. Give me back to full health. Okay. Bell Clutch. Oh, yeah, that's easy low kick, 1 hit. Yup. Fire Bloom. We can go Spicy. We can Flamethrower. In 1 shot. Let's go. You are scary. We go here and we surf. Yup. And, I mean, there's really... I mean, might as well just go back out to Spicy. And we just Flamethrower and win. Petal Dance does a lot of damage, but we're good. We're good. All right, first one done. First one done. No huge casualties. Well, none at all, I guess. But no huge hindrances. Got through that pretty easily. All right, Mr. Mime. Easy Karate Chop. Ooh, I forgot it was a Psychic type and not an Ice type. I was thinking of something else. What was I thinking of? Jinx. I was thinking of Jinx. Whoopsie daisy. Donphan. We could probably... Actually, we'll go to Soup. Eat an Earthquake. We surf. We win. Another Donphan? What are you going to go to? Man, I landed Protect twice. That was kind of crazy. I want to go to Human, but I'm also scared to go to Human. So let's just surf. It's going to keep using counter... We're fine. Oh god, I hurt myself. Okay, Flail. Okay. Alright. Take it easy. Alright, he full restores. Ancient Power. I'm scared of this thing. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, as long as we don't hurt ourselves in confusion anymore. Thank you. Woo. The unknown why. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. Hidden power hurts. There we go. Oh my god. Dude, we almost lost our Metagross to a fucking unknown why. Alright. Third one, here we go. Ampharos. I think Ampharos heavy. Yeah, Ampharos do be heavy. Let's go. Okay. Latias, that's terrifying. It's gonna be Psychic. We don't really have anything with good dark moves. We become a Psychic type now, though. Ancient Power. Wow, even that being not very effective, that doesn't... That's a lot. Stop recovering. God. We outspeed, we win. Okay. Alright, Ludicolo. Go Boss. It absorbs, that's fine. Be Psychic. That doesn't do near as much damage as I thought it would. But we just keep spamming it, it should be fine. Okay, it full restores. And we're good, okay. Deoxys. Scary. Go Soup. E-Speed, we eat it, and then we bite. There we go, that does a lot of damage actually. Okay. Ninjask. Should just be able to go to Spicy. And Flamethrower. Yep. Okay, third one done. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing great. We're doing awesome. Everything's going great. Nothing's going bad. And then we go to 38 or 58. Ludicolo again. Yeah, it's heavy. We're good. Fat boy. All right, next. E. Let's go soup. And we bite. Oh, that is nothing. At this thing. Oh, okay, we're fine. Oh, that's bad. Nope, get out. It's gonna. No, future sight's gonna hit. It's gonna be bad. Pursuit. That's nothing. Honestly, ear mash maybe. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ooh, the future sight got me to 8. That's fucking terrifying. Okay, hey there, Zapdos. What's up? Drill Peck. Okay, I'm a flying type now. I got the Omni boost. Oh my god. Let's just slash. Okay. So nervous. We got this, Benjamin. I want to click Earthquake, but I don't want to click Earthquake because it is definitely faster than me. I want to go to Soup, but I can't really go to Soup. Okay, Ancient Powers doesn't get the boost. Let's put this thing to sleep, dude. Okay. Then we just Razor Leaf. Still asleep. It full restores. It's awake now. We outspeed it. Let's Synthesis. Oh god, it did takedown. Okay, we're good. My god. Okay, Explode, last one. Let's put it to sleep again. Hyper Beam. Holy shit. All right. And then let's go to Human. And then we just Karate Chop. I'm sorry, it just used Hyper Beam while still asleep? What is going on? Hello, Potato. How did that thing... It's still asleep. Whatever. We did it. All right. Champion time. Let's get everybody to 58. All right, Wallace. All right, he leads Sand Slash. We lead Human. We Karate Chop. And then Karate Chop again. Hello? Oh, okay. Interesting switch. Don't die. Thank you, Benjamin. I will try my best. Okay, detected. That's fine. We Ancient Power. Yikes. Okay. We just slash. We didn't get the boost. Come on. Spam it. Just spam it. Yep. Okay. You can get all the Cano starters. Oh, this is a randomizer, Potato. It's randomized. So, yes. In a way, yes. There we go. Flamethrower. Okay. I'm locked in a flamethrower. Let's just kill it. Alright, Sand Slash comes out. We just... Oh, it full restored. Okay, that's fine. We're good. Ralligator. We go A. Hey, we finally get to use A. I guess we used them last battle too. Never mind. Come on. Come on now. There we go. Ooh, Swallow. We can go Dat Boy. Aerialist, we turn into a flying type. And then we Ancient Power and kill it. Last one is Viper. We Earthquake. And we win. Yes! Let's go. We did it. Oh. Whoo! Hey, first hardcore Nuzlocke completed on the channel. Let's go. We did it. Put our fucking team in the Hall of Fame. Let's go. Oh my god. That felt nice. Let's go. W's. And with that, we have beat Pokemon Emerald as a hardcore randomized Nuzlocke. Whew, these voiceovers and scripts are a lot more work than they seem like. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. And I'd really appreciate it if you left some love in the video. Like the video, comment down below what game you want to see next. And again, if you're new here and you made it to this point of the video, click the subscribe button. You're obviously enjoying the content. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.